All right, my name is Brittany Farnham, and I did my speech on drag shows and the co-culture of homosexuality. When I think of drag shows, I think of males dressed as females with beautiful makeup, beautiful hair, big, beautiful costume dresses, just very, very done up, jewelry and everything. Um, Drag shows are males impersonating females for entertainment purpose. Drag shows used to be a taboo where you could only go see them, at bigger cities and rare, very, very rare, where now they're becoming more and more common as is gay marriage and just gay couples being around. I chose to go to a drag show and really step foot inside their culture because I wanted to choose something that was going to have purpose for me in my career. Right now, I work in the service industry and I've had multiple encounters with gay couples. And I'm not going to lie, the first couple of times it is very, very awkward. Seeing two males making out at the bar or two females making out at the bar is just not in our norm and not something you typically see every day. So I thought that my future career is a nurse and I will have to deal with that, which is why I chose to go to the drag show. Um, I read in an Odyssey article online that men had been dressing up as women for a long time. It actually goes all the way back to Shakespeare plays when they were dressing up as females because the females actually couldn't dress up and act. During the 1870s to 1920s, the males dressed up as females to mock their femininity. And in the 1980s is really when drag became popular and started to take off. A lot of people want to get drag queens and transvestites confused, which is easy to do as they both are dressing up as females. However, transvestites dress up as females to feel like a woman, whereas drags queens dress up as the females for entertainment purpose, which they had stated in the TQS magazine. All right, so as far as the event, that took place at a gay club, and walking into the gay club was just like walking into any other nightclub other than the big rainbow neon on the outside of the bar showing that it was indeed a gay club. The atmosphere was very happy, upbeat music, bright lights, flashy, colorful lights. They really wanted to get the crowd going before the show, which they did a great job. We got to pick our seats, and I chose to sit in the back. I brought one of my girlfriends and two of my male friends with me for support, and we just wanted to sit in the back so I could take notes and get a feel of the rest of the audience and how they were perceiving everything. I would say that there were equal number of males and females watching the show, and just as many gay couples as straight couples. There were also a couple of bachelorette parties I noticed, and just other groups, just like you would see at any other comedy show or concert that you would go to. The show took place on a stage. There was lots of singing, dancing, very, very comical show, definitely. I noticed the outfits were just beautiful, big dresses, like I had expected. Makeup was just gorgeous. Some had beautiful glittery makeup, some had just bright eyeshadow, lipstick, everything. Males of all different sizes, big, small. Some of them I couldn't even believe were males. It was just incredible how well they acted and lip sang and portrayed, the female. It was absolutely amazing. When the show ended, we decided to go up to the bar and get some drinks. The bar then turned into like a nightclub feel, just like any other event at a club or bar. We sat at the bar and listened to the music, which was a lot of the same music that we would hear. I felt like one of the differences in their music was it was a lot more upbeat and a lot of like more dancey remixes to some of the songs that we're maybe used to hearing. Another thing that was a little bit different was when my male friend was sitting there and a gay male came up behind him and bit his ear and tried to get him out on the dance floor, and he was floored. He just had never had that type of interaction and felt very uncomfortable. And I explained to the gay male that, this my friend is straight, and he backed off right away, and that was the end of that. I think that it's just very different feeling that because, and how he felt uncomfortable because even at a regular bar, it's not usual that a girl would come up to him and bite his ear. This is not something that we do. So I think that's where we all kind of felt a little bit uncomfortable in that situation. Um, there are definitely cultural differences that I noticed, and I think one of them was that indeed the gay males and females were just very upfront. The one of the gay girl bartenders was hitting on me all night and very persistent as to if I thought she was attractive, if I was gay, and if I would, ever turn gay for her when I told her I was not gay. And to me, as a bartender, I would never call somebody out like that or make them feel in a situation like where they're uncomfortable like that. I think another difference that I noticed is how they dress. I feel like gay males, are dress a lot nicer than the straight males that I know, and spend time on their hair, gelling their hair, really put time and effort into themselves, and cologne, a lot of cologne, so you can smell them from miles away. And I also noticed, a higher pitched voice in some of the males. As far as the females go, baggier clothes, also short haircuts, a lot of the gay females, and I noticed baseball caps and almost like a deepened voice, like they're trying to make their voice a little bit deeper. I would say that's probably what the biggest cultural differences that I noticed. Um, in conclusion, the drag show definitely opened my eyes up to a different side of gay people. I thought it was incredible how everybody could come together and watch the show, and gay or straight, and just how nice they were to everybody. It's awesome how people can just come up to you and start a conversation. We had, multiple gay people coming up, asking us to dance, asking us, what we do for work, where we're from, when we're in a clique like that, a lot of times you don't see that at a straight club or a normal bar. People don't want to intrude on your space, where everyone was just so friendly there, and I think that was just incredible. And the show was incredible, and I just thought it was great. The drag queens came out and wanted to talk to everybody after and dance and answer any questions. It was just absolutely incredible, and I'm very glad that I got to experience that.